بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على أشرف الأنبياء والمرسلين حبيبي وحبيب إله العالمين أبي القاسم محمد
اللهم صل على محمد وآل محمد
وعلى أهل بيته الطيبين الطاهرين المعصومين الهاديين المهديين الذين أذهب الله عنهم الرجس وطهرهم تطهيرا.
اللهم صل على محمد وآل محمد.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. ألف لام ميم ذلك الكتاب لا ريب فيه هدى للمتقين الذين يؤمنون بالغيب ويقيمون الصلاة ومما رزقناهم ينفقون. صدق الله العلي العظيم. اللهم صل على محمد وآل محمد. First, I would like to request Surah Al-Fatiha for our departed soul of our brother Marhum Parviz Khushnuri. May Allah be pleased with his soul. Fatiha. Another request, Surah Al-Fatiha for all your marhumin and marhumat. Bismillah. This surah, we started the tafsir of Surah Al-Baqarah. And we got to where Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is saying, Hudan lil muttaqeen. Before I proceed into the tafsir, I want to draw our attention to the fact that this surah, Surah Al-Baqarah, the beginning of the surah divides people into three groups. The surah divides people into three groups. And the groups that this surah divides people into is not like you and I. Because sometimes when we divide people, we divide them based on materialism. So maybe rich people are here, and poor people are here. People with degrees are here. People without degree goes this way. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in this surah divides people into three groups. But it's not based on degree. It's not based on anything except faith. Allah divided people into three groups based on their faith. The first group Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala talks about them in Surah Al-Baqarah is about muttaqoon, pious people. And then amazing, he talks about their qualities. Inshallah, we get to that. After he finished about the muttaqoon, pious people, then he moved to another group, the second group, which is al-kuffar, disbelievers. Then he talks about them. Then after he finished with them, then he goes to the third group, which is the worst group, which is al-munafiqoon. Allahu Akbar. That's the worst. You have al-mu'min, al-kafir, al-munafiq. And al-munafiq is the worst. Why is it the worst? Because al-muttaqi is clear. As somebody who's a believer and is a servant of Allah, it's clear. Kafir is clear. Is disbeliever. Is out saying, I don't believe in Allah. The third group is in between. When he's with the muttaqoon, he says, I'm a believer. When he turns around, What these believers, he said, I am with you. I'm just making fun of them. It's hard to tell them. And in every time and every society, every community, you have these people. That's why the Prophet ﷺ says, Inni la akhaf min mu'minikum wala min kafirikum. Prophet, I'm not worried, I'm not scared about a mu'min or a kafir. I say, but I'm scared and worried about one group. وَإِنَّمَا أَخَافُ مِن مُنَافِقِكُمْ. The one that I'm worried about is a munafiq. The one who's not clear. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala even told the Prophet in Surah At-Tawbah, Ya Rasulallah, وَمِمَّنْ حَوْلَكَ مِنَ الْأَعْرَابِ مُنَافِقُونَ لَا تَعْلَمُهُمْ نَحْنُ نَعْلَمُ. Allahu Akbar. There are some qualities that the Quran talks about them. However, Allah says, Ya Rasulallah, sometimes there are certain munafiqun, they are hard to tell. They are among you. You can tell. They talk to you, they laugh with you, they do everything. But it's very, very hard to tell. Even the fact that the Prophet is a wise man. The Prophet is the most knowledgeable person. But Allah said, munafiq, some of them you don't even know them. You don't even know them. لا تعلمهم نحن نعلمهم. That is how dangerous they are. So in this surah, Allah comes to tell these three groups what their qualities. Then he starts with the first quality about the muttaqun. Al-muttaqun, which are the pious people. And the muttaqun is the third level in the levels of Islam. You know, in Islam, we have different levels, like grades when you go to school. Grade number 1 is called the level of Islam. And we all have been through that. And that is the day you and I say, Ashhadu an la ilaha illallah wa ashhadu anna Muhammadan Rasulullah. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad. Then you have stepped your foot in the first grade. That's the first class or first grade. Now, after a while, you continue to obey Allah, to follow the teachings of Islam. Then you graduate from that class to another class. And that class is higher than the first one. And it's called the class of Iman. And this class is very important, brothers. If you are in the class of Islam, wallah, you haven't done anything. You know why? Because a class of Islam, even if you pray all your life, Yawmul Qiyamah, there is no guarantee that you will go to heaven. Even if you will go, you have to be punished first before you get put in heaven. For a person to have the ticket to heaven, they have to have the title of Iman first. That is the first thing you have to earn. If you don't earn this title, you're still in Islam, Allah might forgive, Allah might not, Allah might send you to hellfire for 7 years, then go to heaven. But the Iman is very important. That's the second level. And every one of these two levels that we mentioned, there is a level between them. Like you said, Al-Islam, don't think that Islam is just one level and that's it. No, there are levels among them. Imam Ali alayhi salam said this first grade, which is the Islam, there are 6 different levels in them. Now you finish with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, then you enter another higher level, which is the level of Iman. This level of Iman also, there are levels among them. And Quran talks about one of the levels. It says, Ya ayyuhalladhina amanu aminu. Those who believe, believe. Oh Allah, you call them believers. Believe what? You are believers in one level. Allah said, believe means elevate yourself in the level of Iman to another level of Iman, which is higher than what you are. That is the second level. Now, after you pass these levels, Al-Iman, then you graduate to another highest level. And that level is the level of Muttaqun. And that level is amazing. Allahu Akbar. Why is it amazing? It's amazing because, see, when you're a Muslim or Mu'min, anything that you do, Allah accepts it because you did it. But when you get to the level of Muttaqi, Allah accepts it because you are a true believer. And listen in Surah Al-Ma'idah, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, إِنَّمَا يَتَقَبَّلِ اللَّهِ مِنَ الْمُتَّقِينَ. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, I only accept the deeds, not of everybody. Al-Muslim, Al-Mu'min, they all do deeds. But the one Allah accept. And he said, إِنَّمَا. إِنَّمَا in Arabic is called Adatul Hasr. The only group I accept their amal, Allah, he said, Al-Muttaqoon, those who are pious. That is important. That is Al-Muttaqoon. Now, what is Muttaqi? Al-Muttaqi is the name of a person who is pious. And the word Muttaqi is driven from the word Taqwa. Taqwa is driven from the word Waqa or Al-Wiqaya. Wiqaya means protection. Or with protection from what? They say At-Taqwa Wiqayatun aw hifdhun nafsi amma yu'tham. To protect your nafs, your soul, yourself from falling into sin. Allahu Akbar. When a person is careful, whatever he does or whatever she does, protect themselves. They're careful about everything so they don't fall into sin. It's called taqwa, or it's called muttaqi. Now let me give you an example from Imam Ali alayhi salam, which might clarify this thought to all of us. A man came to Imam Ali alayhi salam and said, Ya Amir al-Mu'mineen, sifli al-muttaqi. I want you to describe me muttaqi, a person who fears Allah. To the way that I can feel it, practical. I can feel what taqwa is about. Imam Ali alayhi salam, he said to him, have you ever been in a room or a place nice, clean, like this masjid? I said, yes. How do you walk back and forth? So I walk easily, I can run, I can sit, I can stand, I can do anything. I said, good. He said, well, look, what about if you enter in a place or room and it happened to be there is broken glasses all over the room? How would you walk? It's careful. Meaning when I lift my foot, I'm careful where to put it. Why? Because I don't want to be hurt by the glass. True or false? Say yes. Imam Ali said, that is taqwa. Meaning, when a person is concerned, is careful. Before I say a word, I am careful. Does it please Allah or not? Before I go to a place, I'm invited to a place. First, I just don't walk there because I was invited. No, I start to think, one, does it please Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala or not? If it does please Allah, then run to that place. I was asked to do something. First, I have to stop, pause, and think first. If it pleases Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, then it's place to do, or it's something to do. But if it displeases Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, then stay away from it. That is what taqwa is about. Now these people, Allah comes in this surah to clarify them. Because you and I, sometimes we call ourselves muttaqi, I'm not a muttaqi, this is pious, it's not pious. Or sometimes some people ask, who am I? Am I a Muslim? Am I a mu'min? Am I a muttaqi? Who am I? I don't know. I might be mu'min, I might be muttaqi. But how can I define myself? Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala come in this surah, Surah Al-Baqarah, to give you and I 5 qualities, not too much, it's just only 5. That if you and I happen to have these 5 qualities, 5, not more than that, and learn about the importance of 5 too, brothers and sisters. 5 is one of the important numbers in Islam. That's why we have Khamsatu Ashabul Kitab. 5 Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala chose. Then you have 5 daily prayers. Allah could have made you and I to pray more than 5, but He chose 5 times to pray. Because 5 is a significant number in Islam. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, when he talks about the qualities of muttaqun, he mentioned 5. And inshallah, I'm going to go slowly. And I want myself, and I start with myself, before anybody else. As we go through these qualities, Allah, let's each and every one of us try as much as possible for Allah to be, at least try to start something. That I want to be muttaqi. Because Allahu Akbar, even when you go to Nahj al-Balagha, Imam Ali alayhi salam, in his will, he said, I'm not satisfied with you to be a Muslim alone. No. He said, I'm not satisfied for you to be a mu'min. No. He said, I am satisfied as your Imam to see you be muttaqi. That's the level they expect us to be in. Like you and I, you have a child, right? You want your child to be a doctor. You want him to be engineer. You want him to be somewhere. When you see him, you be proud of them. Imam Ali said, the place that I can be proud of my Shia is when you are able to reach that level of taqwa. And Imam Jafar al-Sadiq also said, لَيْسَ مِنَّا مَنْ عَاشَ فِي مِصْرٍ وَفِيهِ مَنْ هُوَ أَوْرَقُ مِنْ. Allahu Akbar. Imam Jafar al-Sadiq. He said, any one of us, as a Shia or the follower of Ahlul Bayt, ever lived in a city. You live in the town, in the city, and then there are different people. Some of them are Shia, followers of Ahlul Bayt. Some of them are not. He said, if it happens to be in that city, there is somebody who's not a Shia, is not a follower of Ahlul Bayt, and he has more iman and fears Allah more than you, he said, you are not among our Shia. Allahu Akbar. He said, I'm not proud of you that you say you are the followers of Ahlul Bayt, but there is somebody else who happened to be, he is not followers of Ahlul Bayt and fears Allah more than you. He said, you are not among our Shia. Because their expectation for us is to be in that highest level. So as we go through these qualities, I want myself and brothers, especially in this month of Ramadan, the month that we all supposed to be, we all got the invitation of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. شَهْرٌ دُعِيتُمْ فِيهِ إِلَىٰ ضِيَافَةِ اللَّهِ. All of us, you have been invited. By whom? By Allah. We all got the invitation of Allah. This is the month that we have to struggle, so that by the time the end of Ramadan comes, as the Quran says, كُتِبَ عَلَيْكُمُ الصِّيَامُ كَمَا كُتِبَ عَلَى الَّذِينَ مِنْ قَبْلِكُمْ لَعَلَّكُمْ تَتَّقُونَ. It has to be that by the end of the month of Ramadan, you have attained the taqwa. You have gained the taqwa. Because that is one of the benefits of fasting. So what is those qualities that Allah is talking about in Surah Al-Baqarah? Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala mentioned the first quality of those people, but before I go to the quality, Allah divided those qualities into two. Two qualities. Like the 5 qualities, but they divided into 2. First quality are just a belief, is theory. And then the second part is practical. First part, you just believe. But then the second part is what? To act upon it. And here, before I go, I just want to mention something here, which is misconception among our Muslim brothers. Some of us, we believe that all I need to do is to believe, even if I don't act upon it. And you have some of our mu'mineen, they say all I need to do is to believe in Ahlul Bayt alayhimus salam. No prayers, no fasting, no hajj, no zakat, nothing. I believe in Ahlul Bayt, I believe in Allah, I believe in the Prophet, in Ahlul Bayt, that's enough. Hubb Ahlul Bayt, the love of Ahlul Bayt is enough. Prayer, put it aside. Fasting, put it aside. Nothing else. Just the love is enough. Guess what? According to the Quran, you are absolutely wrong. You come to the second group, they say, no, I don't have to believe in anything. I just need to act upon it. Do good, don't steal, don't lie, don't cheat, don't do bad things. Even if you don't believe in Allah, you're good, as long as you do the good deeds. Guess what? you're wrong as well. Now, what is the correct path? The correct path is to believe in Allah first, and then you act upon it. Two cords together, like electrical cord, right? When you have when you have electrical cord, you stick one cord separate from another. Can it give you electric? Of course not. You put both of them together, you get the electricity. The same thing applies in Islam. Iman first, and then the action. That's why when you go to the Quran, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, all the time when he talks, he says, الَّذِينَ آمَنُوا وَعَمِلُوا الصَّالِحَاتِ. Allahu Akbar. Amanu, they believe first. They didn't start with the belief. No, they وَعَمِلُوا الصَّالِحَاتِ, and then they act upon their iman. This is what is the best and what is the true teaching of Islam. So the qualities of muttaqin that Allah is mentioning is two. One part is just the theory, the belief, and then the other is what? Is the action. What is the first qualities? The first quality Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala mentioned. الَّذِينَ يُؤْمِنُونَ بِالْغَيْبِ. Those, the first quality of muttaqin. Now you and I'm just saying it, but I want you and I to scale whatever Allah said in one hand, and yourself in one hand. Allah says this, and I'm here. Do I match or I'm not? Do I do what Allah says or not? If you find yourself, or I find myself, yes, I match one, then put check, Alhamdulillah. And we keep going until 5. If you find 5, Allahu Akbar, hani'an. Allah, congratulations. But if not, then you have to rethink about it. And it's not too late. As long as you still breathe in and out, we still have time to work on it. The first quality Allah said, الَّذِينَ يُؤْمِنُونَ. Those, they believe. And look at the important part of this part of the surah. Allah said, الَّذِينَ يُؤْمِنُونَ. Allah said, those who believe, and believe what? Not in the past. No, continuously yu'minun. On daily basis, they iman. They renew their iman. It's not about one time and that's it. No. Why? Because iman, it doesn't stay one place for good. No. It comes and sometimes it goes. There are many examples. You see Shaitan, that means we curse him every day. Shaitan was one of the mu'mineen. He used to be in the line of angels. And then now he became a shaitan. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is telling you and I, the quality of mu'min and muttaqi is that they always continuously yu'minun. They renew. As like you and I, your insurance, right? It's yearly basis, right? When you finish, what do you do? You renew it. If you don't renew it, what happened? You lose it. Now, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, if you want that insurance, that security of Allah, you have to do it continuously, renewal every day. There's one time the Prophet was sitting with his companion, and he said to them, Jaddidu imanakum. One riwayah, he said, Akthiru min tajdidi imanikum. Continuously renew your iman. Why? Because I can be a Muslim, I can be a mu'min today, but what one action I do, then I become out of Islam. But when I renew it, then I come back to Islam again. That's why it's very important. When Allah said, الَّذِينَ يُؤْمِنُونَ, those who what? Continuously, they do what? They believe. But what did they believe? Allah said, Al-Ghaib. Al-Ghaib? Yes. What is it? You see, in this world, there are 2 worlds that Allah created. Allah created 2 worlds. One world is called Alam al-Shahada, the world of witness, the world that things that you can see. You can see houses, you can see human, animals, plants. It's called Alam al-Shahada. Then there is another world which we cannot see. It's hidden. And it's called Alamul al-Ghaib, the unseen world. You are both. Part of you is seen, part of you is unseen. Now you look at yourself, Allah created you. You can see your body. But there is another part which is ghaib. You and I, you don't even have clue about them. And that is ar-ruh, is one of the ghaib. That is you, human being. There are other creatures Allah created. They are out there, but they are ghaib. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is talking to us that one of the quality of muttaqi is that they continuously believe in things they haven't seen. Because this against some group of people who say believe is seen, right? Seen is believing. If I don't see something, I don't believe it. No, al-muttaqi, no. They haven't seen, but they believe in it. Like what? Number one, they say al-ghaib. The biggest one is Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Allah is ghaib. We haven't seen Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala physically. And we can't see him. Not in this world and not in the akhirah. But we believe in him. But there is another part of seeing Allah that we believe in. That we see Allah through our heart. You can feel it, like Imam Ali said. But we're talking about physical, to see Allah outside. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, we haven't seen him. And we can't see him either in that way. But we believe in Allah. And that is the quality of muttaqun. Number two, there's one of the ilmul ghaib. And one of the ghaib that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is talking about is that there are certain things that Allah created. And they are unseen, but you have to believe in them. Number two of them is hell. We all heard about hell. Allah said there is hell for those who disbelieve, those who disobey Allah. But have you seen it? No. Do you believe in it? Yes, you do. You haven't seen a heaven. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala talks about it in the Quran. The blessing that is contained. But have you seen it? No. Do you believe in it? Yes. That is two. Number three, Allah created the angels. Have you seen them? No. Are they there? Yes, they are. Do you believe in them? Yes. Number four, al-jinn. Have you seen them? No. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, huwa yarakum shaitan. It's jinn. Allah says, he sees you, but you can't see him. Huwa waqabiluhu min haythu la tarawnahum. They see you, but you cannot see them. But do you believe in them? Yes. Why? Because Allah says, وَمَا خَلَقْتُ الْجِنَّ وَالْإِنسِ. Not only that, you and I, we even have more to go. You haven't seen the Holy Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, but you believe in him or not? Yes, you do. You haven't seen any of your imam. 11 imam, they're gone. You haven't seen them, but you believe in them? Yes. That's ilm al-ghaib. That's al-ghaib. And another tafsir, they say al-ghaib, the biggest ghaib is Imam Sahib al-Asri wa zaman. Why? Because it's the time of Imam is the time that people will be suffering and going through a lot of bloodshed, a lot of killing, to the point where people will be like, is there Imam around? That all this is happening and he's not doing anything? But you believe that Imam is there. It's called al-ghaib. Yu'minuna bil-ghaib. They believe in unseen. You haven't seen the Imam, but you believe that he's there, and you believe that he's still active, and you still believe that he is coming. And the date that Allah set for him is not yet. Until that day comes, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will send him to come and do the change. That is also part of ilmul al-ghaib. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, if you believe in this quality number one, al-ghaib, then you are passed in the first quality of muttaqun. That is one. Now number two, now this is theory, you just believe in him, right? Now the second quality Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, وَيُقِيمُونَ الصَّلَاةِ. Allahu Akbar. The first practical action that Allah is talking about muttaqun is what? is about establishing salat. And you know what I found in the Quran? Salat, 5 daily prayer. You look in the quality of mu'minun, in Surah Al-Mu'minun, Allah mentioned that one of the quality of mu'minin is that they also observe 5 daily prayers. But how many times Allah mentions salat in those quality of mu'minin? 2 times. When you get a chance, Allah, take a look at it. Salat was mentioned as a quality of mu'minun 2 times in Surah Al-Mu'minun. The same salat was repeated as a quality of muttaqun as well. And it's not just quality, it's the first practical quality. They believe in unseen. Now what do they do? What do they act? The first thing Allah says, الَّذِينَ يُقِيمُونَ الصَّلَاةِ. And here it's amazing. Allah didn't say, الَّذِينَ يُصَلُّونَ. La. There is difference between يُقِيمُونَ الصَّلَاةِ and يُصَلُّونَ. Allahu Akbar. Anytime Allah talks about prayer, He always mentions iqamat as-salah. When Allah said yusallun, as people who don't take care of it, fawailun lil-musallin. Allah alladhina hum an salatihim sahun. But anytime Allah talks about salah, He's talking about yuqimuna as-salah. They establish prayer. And even Ibrahim al-Khalil, one of the greatest prophets, when he asked Allah, you and I, when we make dua, what do we ask Allah? Allah, give me money, good job, good wife, good husband, good. That's what we ask Allah. Honest. In just Ramadan, Laylatul Qadr comes. If you can hear our du'as, you'll be amazing. A bigger house, better car, bigger clothes. That's our dua, right? Akhirah, inshallah, later on. We just want here now. Let's have good time here, right? That's what our dua. Now, Ibrahim al-Khalil, when he make dua, when he ask Allah, listen careful. And this is an example for all of us. Rabbi ja'alni muqima as-salat. Ya Allah, money? No. House? No. What do I want? Ij'alni, make me be, Ya Rabb. Muqima as-salat. Not ij'alni musalli. Muqima as-salat. Let me be among those who establish prayers. Now, what is the difference between muqim and musalli? This is the difference. Al-musalli, a person who prays, maybe 1 time a year, 1 time in 6 months, they'll come and do their prayer without wudu. Maybe they did wudu, the wudu is not complete, ruku is not complete, it's called musalli. But muqim as-salat is deeper than that. Meaning, a person who observes, 1, the rules of salat, which is starting from tahara. When they go to the bathroom, they don't just walk there, mashallah, whether it's tahara, it's not, they're out of there in 5 minutes, like somebody's chasing them. No, they take their time, make sure that their bathroom, when they use it properly. Tahir. They finish the second part, al-wudu. Even hatta al-mustahabbat. Little things you and I, we don't care about. When you get a chance, read Imam al-Khumaini rahmatullahi ta'ala alayh. They say even in his wudu, when he is making wudu, when he picks a water to wash his hands or face or wipe his head, he said he makes sure that he turns towards the Qibla to do that. Even in these little things, he observed this little mustahabbat, that he faces towards the Kaaba while he's washing his face, while he's washing his hand, even though it's not required. But even in these little things, he's observing these little and minor regulations of wudu. When he passes that, then you come to also the third part. Libas al-musalli. Libas, the clothes I wear to pray and stand in front of Allah. See, most of the time, we don't care about which clothes we pray in front of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. We have the better clothes, but where? Those are not for Allah. Those for our weddings, right? Weddings, yes, mashallah, you look nice, neat, clean, everything is sharp. But those clothes, they are not meant for Allah. Which clothes are meant for Allah? The one I use in my garden, right? When I want to feed my pet, I wear them so I don't get dirty. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, this one. But when you go to the Quran, Allah says, خُذُوا زِينَتَكُمْ عِنْدَ كُلِّ مَسْجِدٍ. When you stand in front of Allah, Allah said, let that time be the time you wear the best clothes of yours. The best clothes. Not only that, you look nice and sharp. You look good. You smell good when you stand in front of Allah. Those who do that are the ones who muqim as-salah. That is number 3. Number 4, also those muqim as-salah, they also observe the timing of salah. Meaning, they don't pray on any time they want. No, they pray at the time Allah wants. That's why Imam, the Prophet ﷺ said in one of the hadith, لا تقل للعمل لا تقل للصلاة عندي عمل وقل للأشياء عند الصلاة. Don't tell other things. Don't tell Salah, oh no, I'm busy, I have job, I need to take care of this, 1, 2, 3, before I come to Salah. No, I said, tell everything that I have Salat. Everything have to pause when the time of Salat comes. You know your Imam? Imam Ali alayhi salam? Well, I read his history, and I would like to end with this here. Imam Ali alayhi salam, they say he always goes out waiting and expecting Salat time to arrive. Not like you and I. No, we don't even remember that. Maybe we're busy later on. Oh, mashallah, Salat is already passed. Yes, it's passed. Now I have to do my qada. Imam Ali alayhi salam, no, he goes out. The narration says he goes out and looks in the sky and then start to talk to Salat. Oh, you Salat who connects me with Allah. Where are you? I'm expecting you, your arrival. This is called Iqamat as-Salah. If you and I are doing this, then we are among the quality of what? The second quality of muttaqun. But if you're not, guess what? I failed or you failed. Then you might be still in the level of mu'mineen, and you have to rethink about it more. Ya Allah, we ask you, help us to observe these qualities, Ya Rabbal Alamin. Ya Allah, we ask you, in this holy month of Ramadan, Ya Allah, help us to adopt the custom of muttaqun, Ya Rabbal Alamin. Ya Allah, don't let this month of Ramadan come to an end unless you counted us among the muttaqun, Ya Rabbal Alamin. Ya Allah, everything that we need to do to be among those qualities, among those muttaqun, Ya Allah, help us for that cause, Ya Rabbal. Anything that will pull us out or keep us away from this group, Ya Rabb, we ask you, Ya Allah, keep it far away from us, Ya Rabbal Alamin. Ya Allah, we ask you, Ya Rabb, our mu'mineen and mu'minat who are sick, Ya Allah, give them fastest recovery. There's a brother who had a surgery and he needs your dua. Please recite Amman Yujib al-Muttar for his fast recovery and all mu'mineen and mu'minat together. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Amman yujibul muttarra idha da'a wa yakshifu as-su'. أَمَّن يُجِيبُ الْمُضْطَرَّ إِذَا دَعَاهُ وَيَكْشِفُ السُّوءَ أَمَّن يُجِيبُ الْمُضْطَرَّ إِذَا دَعَاهُ وَيَكْشِفُ السُّوءَ أَمَّن يُجِيبُ الْمُضْطَرَّ إِذَا دَعَاهُ وَيَكْشِفُ السُّوءَ أَمَّن يجيب المضطر إذا دعاه ويكشف السوء. صلوا على محمد وآل محمد.
اللهم صل على